Welcome to Give Day Tampa Bay 2015, live from the WEDU studios at the Berkman Family Broadcast Center.
Hello and welcome to Give Day Tampa Bay 2015. My name is Shelly Hollingsworth and I will be your host for the next hour for our day-long event. Give Day Tampa Bay is a 24-hour charitable giving event that supports over 549 local nonprofits. This effort is led by the Community Foundation of Tampa Bay and the Florida Next Foundation to make it easy for individuals to invest in our community. I'm here because I believe in showing my students what it means to give back. I'm an educator in Hillsborough County, and it's important to support nonprofits and to teach our young people and to model that to young people. So that's why I dedicate my time to community service in our area. We have lots of opportunities for you to make donations. It's super easy. Anyone can log into the website, givedaytampabay.org. You just look for your favorite charity or choose from the list that's there and make your contribution. When you hit the donate button, you'll fill in your credit card information, and just like that, your money is going to that nonprofit. The minimum donation today is only $25, and throughout the day, we're going to be going to our special leaderboard, which is going to have the total amount of funds donated to each nonprofit. We are almost at $1 million. Holy cow. That's a goal, and it looks like we are going to roll over $1 million very, very soon. So that is very exciting. I'm going to be joined by a number of experts from the Community Foundation of Tampa Bay, Florida Next, and WEDU who can tell us about some of the other Give Day events going on throughout the Bay Area. We have a leaderboard update, I think. We're going to take a look at that. And look at this. We are almost at $1 million. So I don't know. I think it would be way cool for me to roll over $1 million during this hour. And our first guest is here right now. And we have with us right now Debbie Johnson from the Williams Syndrome Association, and she is here to tell us about her organization, the wonderful work they do, and this really, really unique syndrome that a lot of people in our community just don't know about. Welcome, Debbie.
Thank you very much. I'm honored and privileged to be here, and I thank you very much. Williams Syndrome Association is the leading association for families of children with and adults with Williams syndrome.
And I understand Williams syndrome is actually a genetic defect that oftentimes goes undiagnosed.
Yep, Williams syndrome is approximately 1 in 10,000. It's a deletion. It's a spontaneous deletion on the long arm of chromosome number 7. So the way it manifests itself, there are several ways. And again, it does often go undiagnosed, and it's very important that families are able to seek the medical advice they need. They have common facial features, which you'll see on our Williams Syndrome Association website. They can have a host of medical, developmental issues.
But they also have some really positive aspects of them that just bring gifts to our humankind.
Yep, they are very outgoing and friendly in nature. They're known for that. And they often express themselves musically and are musically talented. For example, my son Michael is with me today, and on the way over here, I asked him what he would like to perform, and he said, well, you know, Mom, I heard a song on the radio a couple days ago, and I'm going to play that. So
just from hearing it on the radio.
Yep.
And see, for those of us who are not musically inclined, just that concept sort of blows my mind, because I don't have that kind of talent.
Mine too.
That's for sure. So obviously, Michael got all the talent that you and I are lacking. And don't worry, we are going to get to hear his wonderful music, but we do want to know a little bit more about what can our community do right now to help your association.
Well, when Michael was diagnosed back in 1993, there was not even a genetic test available. So when I was told our son had Williams syndrome, It was really shocking. I had never heard of it, and he was just getting set to go in for open heart surgery.
Oh, my.
So the Williams Syndrome Association was the first place I connected with. And back then, there was no internet. The computer was basically non-existent. And I was lucky enough to find the association. And the association is such an amazing resource for the families, for educators, physicians, therapists. And they really have built an immense database for teachers, therapists, doctors, and it's all available at our fingertips now, thanks to the many researchers who have worked with the association and our families for over 30 years.
Wow, that's awesome.
So due to financial cutbacks, we are a volunteer-driven association. We have over 3,000 families in our association, and we only have 5 paid employees. So we totally rely on donations. And locally, we have conferences, we have social networks, we really network because it's imperative.
Awesome. And we do have a little bit of a musical treat here for us right now. Michael is here in the studio. I don't know what he's going to be playing for us, but we're going to have a special treat, I think. Hit it, Michael. Thank you, Michael, so very much. We appreciate you doing that for us, very much so. And Debbie, I know you are proud, for sure.
Definitely.
Okay. Now, you did mention that in addition to having these great talents, there are some challenges, and one of those is the cardiovascular issues that these kids often face.
Yes, they can have many different medical issues. Cardiovascular, gastrointestinal, anxiety are 3 very prevalent issues, and they really need to be addressed. So that's why public awareness is one of my major goals, and why I've been volunteering for 19 years.
Awesome.
Because it's really, early diagnosis makes a huge difference, and it's really helpful. So.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, we know that this is an awesome opportunity for you to support this wonderful association, and you can do that once again by going on the Give Day Tampa Bay website and making your contribution, and most importantly, learning a little bit more about Michael and all of his wonderful friends that unfortunately are stricken with this ailment. Thank you, Debbie, for being here. We appreciate it, and we're going to go to our leaderboard here, which is going to give us a new total. Holy cow, look at this. $991,000, folks. We are going to roll over $1 million during this hour. I just know it. And there is 7 hours and 50 minutes left. So that is an absolutely wonderful thing. And we're going to get our next guest coming on board here so that we can talk about some other ways that you can give. We are back here in the studio. I got to tell you, there are several Give Day Tampa Bay events going on throughout the area today. There's a celebration at Channelside in downtown Tampa, and there are food and drink specials for those who have donated during this Give Day. You can visit with several nonprofits, view an updated leaderboard, and check in at the Volunteer Center. See how you can help some of these organizations. There are also going to be a Raise Watch Party at the Courtside Grill in Carillon Center over in Clearwater. So Pinellas County, we are not forgetting about you either. Now, next up, we've got folks, Daquan Wilson and Lisa McPherson Howell from the Tarence Kinsey Foundation. Welcome to Give Day Tampa Bay.
Thank you for having us.
And we're very happy that you're here. And this is one of those foundations that people will recognize the name, but they can't quite figure out what it's all about. So first tell us, who's Tarence Kinsey?
Tarence Kinsey is my son. He's a professional basketball player. He graduated from Jefferson High School in 2002, and he went on to University of South Carolina, and he graduated from there in 2006. He played professionally in the NBA with the Memphis Grizzlies and the Cleveland Cavaliers, and now he's over in Europe playing basketball.
Oh, nice. How nice. So I think you're just a little proud.
Yes.
Okay. What prompted the foundation?
Well, one day we were in the mall and just looking around, and he noticed some of the children and their behavior and how they was dressing, and he said, "Ma, I want to do something about that. I want to give back to the community and empower the younger kids on how they act when they go out and how you talk and how you dress and how you behave."
And unfortunately, that's not in our curriculum in high school.
Exactly.
We know that. But now we have with us the result of this hard work and somebody who has benefited from the mentoring in this foundation. And so we are very, very happy, Daquan, that you are here with us. Tell us what this foundation really means to you.
What a Tarence Kinsey Foundation means to me is basically Circle Me. The name, the circle is surrounding yourself with people who love you, people who want to see you do good. And then the me is helping us reach our full potential as young teens. So with me not having a father in my life and my mother not doing the best, I feel like they're role models for me. They've been to college. They've seen the outlooks on life, and I just feel like they did nothing but lead me and my fellow mentees in the right direction that we should be going into.
Obviously, and you're doing well. You're in college.
Yes, I am.
Are you the first person in your family to go to college?
I am, and next year I will actually be the first one to get my associate's degree.
Congratulations. That's
Thank
good.
you.
And obviously, as a high school counselor, that warms my heart, too. That's for sure. So tell us now, what can the community do to support this foundation?
Well, we do several things throughout the year. We have a skills camp in July, and also on July the 11th, we have a foundation dinner where those that want to come and support, we sell tickets, we give them dinner, we have entertainment.
Awesome.
And we have a Give Day where we feed over 100 families in the community for Thanksgiving, and we do a back-to-school bash in August.
So there are lots of ways
Ways
that people can get involved. But most importantly, on Give Day Tampa Bay Day, they can make that financial contribution that I'm sure is going to be put to very good use for all of these programs and events
That's
that
right.
you do.
Right.
And I know, again, being associated with high school kids, high school's expensive.
Yes, it is.
That's for
Right.
sure. So I know the foundation really works hard to support these students.
Yes.
What do you think is, Daquan, what do you think is the greatest thing you've learned as being part of this foundation?
I would say the greatest thing I learned is being able to take responsibility for my own actions, because when I was growing up, I was troubled. I was a troubled child. But when I got introduced to the Circle Me Foundation, the Tarence Kinsey Foundation, they showed me that take responsibility for your own actions and you'll go a long way.
Awesome.
So I just thank them for being those role models in my life.
Very good. And we hope that we get a lot more students benefiting from this, without a doubt, and get you a lot of support today. That would be a wonderful thing. And I'm thinking you probably learned a little bit about public speaking in this foundation also, because you answer questions very, very well.
Thank you.
That's for sure. That's for sure. So again, thank you so very much for being here. We wish you the very best of luck on this day. We hope that all of your supporters are watching and are clicking on that website so that they can support your association.
Thank you for having
Thank you.
me.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
day, everybody. And
too.
we're going to, oh my goodness, I just heard, go you, we hit $1 million. Look at that.
Yes.
All right. Okay, Daquan, you can go back to school and tell all your friends at HCC that, you know what, you did it. You hit the $1 million mark. Okay, you go, boy. All right. So thank you, everybody, for your incredible support on this Give Day Tampa Bay. Hitting $1 million is really, really wonderful. And let's look again at that leaderboard. Look at those numbers that all of those organizations are reaping. All right, and we are back back again. There are several ways you can watch our Give Day Tampa Bay broadcast today. We are live from 11 a.m. this morning all the way until 7 p.m. this evening on WEDU channel 3.4, which is 605 on Bright House and 476 on Verizon Fios and 137 on WOW Cable. You can also watch us live streaming online by going to givedaytampabay.org on your cell phone or laptop or tablet or any digital device that you can get your fingers on. You can donate directly from any of those devices as well. We have our next guests here now. We have visiting with us from the St. Pete History Museum, and we have Nevin Sittler and Rui Farias. How'd I do?
You did great.
Woohoo!
Perfect.
Okay, go me. All right.
I guess
and
lunch is on me now.
That's right.
Okay. They said lunch is on them. Go. Okay. This is even better for me. Okay. Reaping the benefits of being a volunteer. So, St. Pete History Museum, we know, is a very unique, very special place. Has some very pointed local permanent displays and has some great outreach as well. So what can you tell us about what's happening now at the museum?
Well, we've been there for nearly a century in St. Pete's downtown waterfront, and we've preserved, collected, and presented the cities, the counties, and the state's history. And like you said, we've got some permanent exhibits, like the exhibits that tell the history of the Sunshine City of St. Petersburg, along with the county and the state. And we have some incredible traveling exhibits. We have one that is running through the end of July called Imagining La Florida. It is Cinco de Mayo. We have to celebrate that, right? No, it is the Spanish exploration of Florida, and it tells American history through the eyes of the Spanish rather than the eyes of the British, and it's quite unique. And it includes the Fountain of Youth, so you can actually come and walk through the Fountain of Youth, and you never know what's going to happen.
Could come out the other end looking really different.
That's right. Absolutely.
That could be pretty amazing. Okay.
Absolutely.
And what is happening in the educational realm right now? I know you do a lot of outreach in our community.
We do.
We do, and in fact, to cut Rui off there for a second, the Imagining La Florida exhibit has been so popular that I have every single day this month booked on school field trips, which is outstanding. We're thrilled to have this. Some days even 1, 2, and 3 tours. And the kids it's amazing to watch these youngsters learn history from a different perspective. Typically, we've given them 45 minutes of classroom time, and that's kind of about it, whereas this exhibit is really entrenching and really gets the kids involved with learning about their state.
And there's very few schools that teach a history of Florida class anymore. So it's really important to have something like that so that our history can be preserved.
Correct.
Well, not only is Rui our executive director at the St. Petersburg Museum of History, but he's also a Florida history instructor as well. So we got the best of both worlds when we got this man.
All right. So tell me, what can the community do on Give Day Tampa Bay to support you?
Well, we have a lot of good projects. We have events that we try to bring in the community rather than just being a static museum where people just come and look at exhibits and learn and have fun while they learn. We also have events like Happy Hour with a Historian, where we bring in authors, historians that weave some great historic tales every other month, and of course happy hour thus means there's a happy hour involved with it. So it's a great adult fun. And we do have a lot of projects that people get involved in, like we have an incredible archives department upstairs in the museum which is open to the public, and it's an unbelievable library of St. Petersburg and Florida history.
It's an amazing wealth of resources upstairs. Rui's absolutely right. Over 30,000 objects, 10,000 images, 5,000 postcards, documents that go back to the founding of some of these families within the Tampa Bay region. So it's
not something you attack in like an hour.
Not at all. But we would love to have you for days on end exploring your history.
Awesome. So lots of ways that people can get involved, but most importantly today they can go on the website and they can find the St. Pete History Museum and make that financial contribution. And you're right.
That's right.
Every little bit helps, and holy cow, after rolling over $1 million today, everything else is gravy from here.
Absolutely.
So I wish you both the best of luck. We want to keep our St. Pete History Museum very, very strong, and I know our community is going to help make that happen.
I'm sure they will. Thank you.
Thank you again, gentlemen, for being here.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate it. And guess what? We're going to go back to that leaderboard while our next guests come in and get seated. Look, isn't that just the coolest thing to see over $1 million? Go Tampa Bay. All right, and we are back in our studio with our next guest. This is kind of a special treat for a lot of people in our area, the Davin Joseph Foundation. And we have with us right now Davin Joseph, the founder, the creator of this foundation, and his executive director, Angel Williams. Welcome. And we are thrilled to have you in the studio with us. And we're glad that you're here to share your foundation.
I'm great. I'm glad to be a part of Give Day Tampa Bay. And I've always believed this has been a great event. And, of course, they reached the $1 million mark now, and that's awesome. That's exciting. And now here just to tell you guys a couple things about my nonprofit.
Very good. What made you decide to create a foundation?
I just wanted to give back. I had the opportunity to share a locker room with Warwick Dunn and Derek Brooks and Mike Allscott, and was able to work with those guys for a little bit, and then wanted to kind of venture out on my own. And so here I am now, going on year 4. Working with Angel and a lot of other, community leaders and making it possible.
Very good. And one of the things that I think is wonderful about this foundation is trust me, I am a football fan, but this is not just about sports. Right. You're getting into the arts and you're hitting the academics heavy.
Oh yeah, of course. I have some scholarships now going out through various different avenues right now. But also, promoting education within athletics and also performing arts. And so right now, we have a really intense focus on childhood hunger and trying to remedy that through athletics. Through our pregame meals program, we're currently, I think we hit the 12,000 meal mark now. Wow. with feeding student athletes, and so it's been exciting.
Very, very good. And Angel, I know you're very proud of the work that is being done at this foundation. How can the community help you today on Give Day Tampa Bay?
They could visit our website, davinsdreamteam.org, or they could visit us on Twitter or Facebook, but they could join the campaign today. Any donation over $25 will go towards the Give Day Tampa Bay campaign and show their support.
And this is a wonderful way to do this, whether you're a fan, maybe you have some students that are coming up in the system that can benefit from this foundation. And as a high school counselor, I know how important it is to make sure that we keep those athletes focused, keep our performers focused, because they work just as hard as those athletes, that's for sure.
Yes.
And we want to keep them all focused and reap the benefits of their success down the road. Then they turn around and give back.
Of course. You want to create that culture. I think we're doing a great job in Tampa Bay, creating that culture of having successful people come from Tampa Bay and then come back and give back. And so I'm a proud member of Tampa Bay, and it's great to see the great work going on here.
Can you think of what was it that prompted you to say, hey, I want a foundation? What motivated you to do that?
Wow.
Is that hard?
That's hard. That's a tough question. But
other than to show up Derek Brooks and Warren Dunn and those other guys.
I want to do something for the rest of my life. And so, of course, football isn't something I can do for the rest of my life. Well, maybe if I got into coaching, but I'm not sure if that's for me. But giving back is something that I've always loved doing, and I would just want to do it kind of my way. And so just being a little bit more creative, thinking outside the box, and focusing on the cause I really want to get into. And so not one thing, but it's just something that I want to do for the rest of my life. And so that's what prompted it.
And if enough people support today, there is absolutely no reason why this foundation is not going to be around for the rest of your life, certainly.
Correct.
So we appreciate what you're doing with our community. We appreciate what you have already done in the Tampa Bay area, and I wish you the very, very best of luck on Give Day Tampa Bay. And again, you can log on to Give Day Tampa Bay and jump on the Davin Joseph Foundation and support them. And we're going to go back again to our leaderboard right before we go to our next guest. So let's see, we got leaderboard. Look at this, 1,000,005, 1,000,005. This is such a wonderful event for our Tampa Bay community. right, we are in our studio right now, and you know, WEDU is PBS, and PBS is Sesame Street. And look who has come into our studio to visit. Look, Elmo is here. And you know, of course, he doesn't talk. So Allison from WEDU is here so that we can chat a little bit about how important it is. I'm sorry, dude, you know, how important this PBS Kids outreach is to our community.
Oh, it's very important. WEDU is all about education and lifelong learning, and obviously Elmo represents one of our most beloved programs, and is really a symbol of WEDU's outreach initiatives in the community with kids and learning.
And teaching our kids, and Elmo helping to teach our kids how to be good little citizens and how to share and how to be positive and cooperative. If only we could all grasp that at an early age, our world is going to be so much better. So much better, Elmo. You do a good job, dude. And thanks to Elmo, our Give Day Tampa Bay is continuing to go up. You are right, sir. Yes. Continuing. So tell these people, in your way, what do they need to do? They need to give.
Go online and give
money. Oh, because he loves everybody. And everybody loves Elmo, that's for sure. So all the people out there who have benefited from the educational programs and have benefited from what Elmo has done on PBS, we're ready to hear from you on wedu.org if you'd like. We're going to go back to our leaderboard now. We've got another update. This is really fun, okay? We are working well over 1 million. And look at this. We have over 6,000 gifts. Thank you, Tampa Bay. Okay, so we're back in the studio, but we have something really cool happening out in the lobby. Adam Shimberg, another one of our youth volunteers, is out there. Hey, Adam, and he's going to tell us what's going on out there in the lobby. Come on, Adam.
Hi, everyone. I'm Adam Shimberg, and I'm just going to explain to you guys how easy it is to donate today. Well, today is all about giving, and on our website, which is WEDU, well, right as you open it, you see how easy it is to donate, and you see that we've raised $1.8 million, and you still have about 7 hours left to donate, so we still have a lot of time. All you have to do is type in an organization name, your first name, last name, email address, and just these little steps, and then you donate, and it's a minimum of $25, and it's very easy. And throughout this day, this hallway has been crazy with a bunch of people wanting to donate. We've had here people coming to just sign in, and everyone's really been excited. You walk in with the balloons, everyone has a smile on their face, and they're just wanting to donate. And we're still going. Like, it's, as I said, we've reached $1 million, so as you open it, you're like, wow. And we have 6,183 gifts that have been, that's how many gifts have been given, and then we still have 7 hours, so if you can still donate, please do.
right. Thanks, Adam. What a rock star he is. And it is really just that easy to donate on Give Day Tampa Bay. So our next person here is Adam Nance from Ruth Eckerd Hall. Welcome.
Well, thank you very much.
We're very glad to have you. I know most people, when they think Ruth Eckerd Hall, obviously we think concerts. Yeah. But there is also this amazing community outreach educational programs all there at Ruth Eckerd Hall that benefits our entire community.
That's exactly right.
Tell us what's happening now in that realm at Ruth Eckerd Hall.
Ruth Eckerd Hall is the home to the Marsha P. Hoffman School of Performing Arts, where we actually provide performing arts education to more than 28,000 students every year. And donations today will go to support the Marsha P. Hoffman. Awesome. It's an exciting time to be there because we just opened a brand new theater. Tampa Bay's newest theater opened in March. It is the Murray Theater, and we just remodeled and opened it. It is the place where our students practice and perform. It's also the place where we bring national and local acts who really benefit from the small sort of venue vibe that we have there. We have a school time series where we bring schools into our main hall. We seat 2,180 kids, and we do some educational programming. So mark your calendar. Thursday at 10:45, Dr. Kaboom is going to come and teach about rocket science. We also have a Careers in Theaters program, where students come and learn the technical sides of theater, and this is where really good paying jobs are, doing the lighting, doing the sound, and these kinds of things. We do off-site education, where we're in 5 schools right now, basically operating as their performing arts classes, and one of our most exciting programs is a partnership with the Grammy Museum, where students come. They do a 4-week class, and it's an intense class where they work with Grammy Award-winning artists and go in 4 weeks from rookie to rock star. And I was able to bring some of our rock stars today. Right. So Ella Jett was one of our graduates. She's working with some friends she met in the program to record her first album. She was recently recognized by Creative Loafing as having done more in her first decade than most artists have done in their 30s. Holy cow. I'm very excited. She'll be accompanied today by Brett Bocott. And I'm very excited that they came to join us.
All right. Ella and Brett, thank you for being here.
Thank you. Open your eyes, your mind is crying. Why would I if you're not trying? Like a record, baby, I watch us spin round and round. Get me out of this ghost town. Well, I love you so, but darling, I got to go. There's no more chance for you to blow. It's not about love, but I'm back here again. It's not about love, but I'm back here again. Oh, oh. Get me out of this place, I'm better off that way. I watch something so bright fade to gray. What doesn't kill you makes you, so don't make the same mistake. I love you so, but darling, I got to go. There's no more chance for you to blow. It's not about love, but I'm It's not about love, but I'm back here again. Oh, oh. Some part of me just wants to stay. You're the habit I just can't break. You're my home where I feel safe. I'm shaking, my heart's breaking. It's not about love, but I'm back here again. It's not about love, but I'm back here again. Oh, oh.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, guys. That was amazing. As I understand, Ella wrote this song as
She
well.
writes all of her own music. She just turned 17 years old, and we're really proud. We can't take credit for her talent, but we hope we did a little bit to help her find her voice.
Absolutely.
We do this for tons of students. We have lots of educational programs, and I just want to let people know that we haven't turned away anybody for financial need for the past several years. So I hope that if people will come and apply to our programs, we'd love to help them get an education, even if they're worried they can't afford it.
And that's how Give Tampa Bay can help. And the donations to through Give Tampa Bay to Ruth Eckerd Hall today are going to launch musicians like this. And I'm thinking, remember the name Ella Jett.
That's exactly
I'm
right.
keeping my little card with your name on it. I might even get you to autograph it
autograph
because
that,
it's
yeah.
going to be worth something someday. I'm completely convinced of that. Thank you again for being here. And once again, when you contribute to Ruth Eckerd Hall, your funds will help to support these amazing educational programs to help our students. And thank you again for being here. We appreciate you.
Thank you very
Lance,
much
and
for having
everything that
us.
happens over there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And we are going to go to the leaderboard again, and I'm thinking we have some increases. Over 6,200 gifts, and look at this, folks. Thank you, Tampa Bay. All right, and next up we have the Glazer Children's Museum. If you haven't been yet, what are you waiting for? It's a great excuse to come into downtown Tampa on our riverfront. And we have Carrie Falwell and Kristen Nieves from the Glazer Children's Museum here. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
We love that the Children's Museum is involved in Give Day Tampa Bay, and we love that this museum is something that is going to be forever changing and growing and having a wonderful, fun, educational place for our kids.
Thank you very much. Well, Carrie and I work really hard along with the staff and board of directors to make sure it's ever changing. There's always something new and exciting programmatically, exhibit-wise, so it's definitely a fun place to be.
Yeah. And the thing I hear from little ones, my godchildren that have visited, I hear about the water cycle. And they tell me that go back to the museum for the water cycle.
Yes.
But it's more than just that,
yes.
Obviously.
It's 2 full floors of permanent exhibits, which is about 176 interactives. So just like Water's Journey, which is a really larger-than-life climbing installation, but there's signage along with it. So as children climb up, they realize they're being evaporated, and as they come down, they're being precipitated. So we take those kinds of real-world examples and we incorporate them into science, technology, communication, multicultural lessons, you name it.
And I know the museum reaches out into our schools and helps our educators out there, really in a very strong partnership. Tell me a little about that.
We have about 30,000 students that come to the museum a year on a field trip. About 10% of those, a little bit more this year actually, came on a sponsored field trip. So we raise money every year to make sure that Title I students have access to free field trips. Awesome. So we were able to raise a little over $25,000 this year to let about 3,500 children come to the museum for free on a field trip. So really That's exciting. Huge. That's huge. These are kids that have never seen downtown Tampa or a river or an elevator, and they get to come in and be wowed and make this really long-lasting memory.
And educators do such a good job in a classroom setting of that instructional learning, and we feel like we really get to augment that learning with the hands-on kind of fun and playful stuff. Like they all come away learning something. We're not really letting them know that they're learning something.
That's the best education.
But, right. So that's the fun part for us, and we get to work really closely with educators in Hillsborough County, Pinellas County, Pasco County, and Carrie's developed some wonderful relationships there.
So the monies that people are contributing today on Give Day Tampa Bay are helping a lot with those scholarships for those children who couldn't afford the field trip to be able to get in there.
Absolutely. On top of the about 3,000 students who come on a sponsored trip, since we've opened about 4.5 years ago, we've given 100,000 admissions away. That's our Free Tuesday program. That's our birthday bash that's free admission. It's year-round activities, 4.5 years into the new building, and we want to make sure everyone has access.
And when I drive home on Tuesdays from school coming down through downtown, you see just the streams of people and lines of strollers coming in. And so I think it's important for our families to know that it can be the toddlers in the strollers all the way up through adolescence.
Absolutely. And the Tuesday program is really wonderful and close to our hearts. Right now we have a partnership with the Children's Board of Hillsborough County. It's helping to provide that, and we've done that every first Tuesday of every month since the day we open. And it's a really special time for us. It's a lot of families who may not be able to afford to come on any other day. A lot of big lines, a lot of crowds, but everybody's excited to be there.
And I'm sure it's fun for those kids whenever they have lots of kids in the museum all playing together and learning together, whether they know they're learning or not.
Absolutely.
And we know, Elmo will tell us that it's important for those kids to know that they're having fun even in their learning. So I know the science teachers certainly appreciate what's going on there. I know the reading teachers absolutely appreciate what's going on there. And if we can just get this strong foundation when they're young, they're going to have that love for learning, without a doubt.
Which is why we just launched a partnership with Head Start, Early Head Start in Hillsborough County. So it's a co-developed program with professional development training on the proper use of dramatic play in Head Start classrooms, and then transitioning that to a parent engagement piece inside the exhibits so that parents understand the learning outcomes and the developmental benefits, not just in traditional subject matter, but also social and emotional development that is so important for children to grow into functioning learners in elementary school. So that's exactly why we started it.
Very good. And social emotional learning is a button now. More and more of our schools are grasping a hold of that. More and more of our communities are grasping that. WEDU is all about that, obviously, and infusing emotional intelligence into everything that we're doing. And I love that you're bringing the parents on board and helping them, because it's hard work to be a parent.
We're both parents. It's hard. It's hard.
It is. And sometimes, parents need some coaching on how to play with their children in a specific exhibit and what's the learning components here. And so that Carrie and the education team work really hard to make sure that every person, every visitor that comes in the door knows how to use the museum as a tool.
Very good, very good. So we hope that this is a hugely successful day for the Glazer Children's Museum. We're going to take a look at the leaderboard here in a minute and hopefully see that y'all are just rocking it right now. And we certainly want to make sure that we are supporting those scholarship opportunities for every child who has an opportunity to walk through the doors of the Glazer Children's Museum.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, ladies. We appreciate you being here. Good luck today, and we're going to go to the leaderboard once again. Okay, so wow, that was a fast hour. That wraps it up for this hour of Give Day Tampa Bay. But stay tuned next hour. Jeff Simon's going to be here hosting for our live program. But most of all, log on to givedaytampabay.org, and anytime before midnight tonight, make a contribution to your favorite nonprofit organization. There are over 550 organizations listed there that you can choose from. You'll be supporting those groups who keep Tampa Bay healthy and strong. Okay, Give Day Tampa Bay.
Stageworks Theater is a 31-year-old theater company here in Tampa Bay. It was founded by Anna Brennan, who is a director and an artist who still lives in the area. Stageworks has basically two arms. We have the producing arm, which is the plays that we do, and then we have the educational arm, which goes out into the community and teaches, brings art to people who won't necessarily have access to it otherwise. We have a very exciting future. You know, we're here in the heart of the Channel District, which is where a lot of good things are happening now, development, building new buildings, and downtown, which has been revitalized over the last several years, too. So it feels like we're in the right place at the right time, and we look forward to a very, very bright future.
Oh, I ask every bird who comes back from the outside to tell me what it's like when they talk of things called trees that extend up, but still opening onto an everywhere blue with something called clouds from the wind.
Birds of a Feather tells the story of two different groups of animals. There's a set of penguins, two male penguins in the Central Park Zoo, who adopt a chick and raise it as their own. And there's also a set of hawks who live at the top of a building in Manhattan that houses the rich and famous. Mary Tyler Moore lived there. Paula Zahn and her husband, a real estate developer, lived there. So those two stories were going on in New York at the same time. And Mark Aceto, who was a reporter for NPR at the time, covered the story, I want to say, for NPR, and then he thought it was an interesting way to talk about families, and so he built this play.
20 years ago, you came into this marriage with a net worth of exactly $250,000, and I busted my hump, turning it to $25 million. So all you had to worry about was your precious job
and raising your children.
This story is a story about relationships, so it follows two main relationships in the story, but it has a bunch of smaller relationships that are throughout the story as well. And so it's really cool to see the parallels of all the relationships throughout this throughout the story.
They use animals to discuss everyday family and friendship issues, and it makes it easier to talk about.
For me! Ooh. Nature's plan is all about find the food, find the mate, make the nest, make the chicks, protect the nest, find the food, over and over again until it's over. Exactly.
No, Caleb, I mean it. It's over.
Wait.
So it's a way to look at parenting and how we look at families and how we define them and what makes yours different from mine but not necessarily better than mine. So it's a lovely play that talks about, you know, unity and how we can all work and live together.
But Chastity has never engaged in any controversy until she encountered this book. Chastity, why do you object so strongly to this book?
Well, Diane, I'm feeling...
Paula.
Aren't you Diane Sawyer?
I'm Paula Zahn from CNN.
I've known Carla Hartley, the director, for a while, and I've auditioned for her a bunch of times. And she asked me if I wanted to be a part of this, and I was like, absolutely. Penguins, a zookeeper, gay bar, absolutely.
Everything.
It's a great show that I'm proud to put on, and, you know, to discuss the different relationships and understand people as human beings, really.
It was fun, it was quirky, it fits right into Stageworks' mission, which is at its base about diversity and how do we develop lines of communications from one group of people to the next.
It was a very neat show.
Yeah, and love runs through it all. You know, it's there, and so you don't want to block that off. Yeah.
We need to be more inclusive of families that love each other. Love is really the only thing that matters. So it's a special play for that reason.
I taught in Manhattan for 3 years. We had a section in our library that was books that were banned, and this book was featured. So it's a very real thing, and that's what the show opened with and closed with, is that everything in the story is true, except for the fact that birds can't talk.
The arts affect every aspect of a community, and I think not enough people know that or are willing to hear it. But that's our mission, is to bring arts to the communities that can't necessarily come here, but also we want people to come here to experience it. And, we have a long history of diversity and bringing different groups of people together, and that's really one of the greater focuses of the organization, is to teach diversity, to teach harmony. And it sounds sort of pie in the sky, and it sounds idyllic, and that's exactly how I want it to sound.